Have you ever looked at the night sky and felt as if the universe was whispering your name? Have you ever wondered if destiny can be held in your hands, just like the crescent moon glows softly in the palm of your soul? Life is not only about the days we count, it is about the signs, the shifts, and the mysterious ways the world reveals its secrets to us. 2025 is not just another year, it is a turning point, a doorway between who you have been and who you are meant to become. The energies of the universe, the movements of the heavens, and the silence of your own spirit are aligning to prepare you for something extraordinary. The crescent moon, a symbol of new beginnings and unseen power, rests invisibly in your hands, waiting for you to recognize it, to embrace it, and to let it guide you. What if I told you that in 2025, 5 powerful changes are waiting to awaken within you? Not coincidences, not accidents, but transformations that will reshape your journey, your heart, and your destiny. These are not mere predictions. They are the currents of life that flow toward you. And the question is, will you be ready to receive them? The first truth that will unfold before you is that in 2025, the silent strength within you will begin to rise. For too long, many have doubted themselves, carrying the weight of failures, disappointments, and voices that whispered they were not enough. But just as the crescent moon grows brighter night after night, a hidden light inside of you will start to glow. You may not see it at first, you may not even believe it, but it will stir within you like a seed breaking through the earth. This strength is not about the battles you fight against others, but the quiet victory of overcoming yourself, your doubts, your fears, your hesitation. The year ahead will test you in ways you have not expected, but every test is a sign that your spirit is being shaped for something greater than you have ever imagined. There will be moments when you feel pushed to your limits, when the burden feels too heavy, when the night feels too long. Yet it is in those very moments that your unseen power will awaken. Just as the moon does not shine by its own strength, but reflects the light of the sun, you will discover that your power does not come from what you own, from titles, or from recognition. It comes from alignment with the source of life itself, from trust in the unseen, from a surrender that gives birth to real courage. This strength will not roar like thunder, it will flow like a river, steady, unshakable, and undeniable. Every wound you have carried into this year will begin to reveal its purpose. The pain you once thought was breaking you has been preparing you. Each scar is not a mark of weakness, but a reminder of battles survived, storms endured, nights endured until the dawn. You will begin to look at your past not with regret but with gratitude, because every struggle was carving out the strength you are about to live in. You will stand taller not because the path has become easier, but because your soul has grown deeper. This awakening will change the way you see yourself. You will begin to notice how your voice carries more weight, how your actions inspire others, even when you don't intend them to. People will sense something unexplainable about you, a quiet authority, a calmness, a glow in your presence. That is the strength I speak of, not the kind that boasts or conquers others, but the kind that brings peace where there was fear, that brings clarity where there was confusion, that brings hope where there was despair. In 2025, you will find yourself drawn to challenges that once terrified you. What you used to avoid, you will begin to face. What once seemed impossible, you will dare to attempt. Each step will not come without struggle, but it will come with a certainty you have never felt before. The crescent moon in your hand will be the reminder that even the smallest light can guide you through the darkest night, and that within you lives a strength that no darkness can ever extinguish. As the moon rises higher, the second transformation is revealed, and it is the awakening of clarity within your heart and mind. For too long, the noise of the world has clouded your vision. The opinions of others, the expectations of society, and the endless distractions of life have pulled you in different directions, leaving you unsure of which path is truly yours. But in 2025, something shifts. It is as if the fog begins to lift, and for the first time, you can see not only where you are standing but also where you are meant to go. This clarity does not arrive like a sudden explosion, but like the gentle unveiling of dawn, when shadows slowly retreat and the horizon begins to glow with light. You will begin to notice how certain things no longer hold the same weight over you. The need to impress, to chase what is empty, to cling to what was never truly yours, will begin to fade away. This is because clarity is not about gaining more, it is about shedding what does not belong. Just as the crescent moon does not try to be full before its time, you too will learn that your journey has a rhythm, and clarity will allow you to honor that rhythm. You will see that not every door needs to be opened, not every battle needs to be fought, not every voice needs to be heard. Instead, your energy will move toward what matters, toward the people, the work, and the choices that align with your true self. This transformation will bring peace where confusion once ruled. The questions that haunted you will begin to answer themselves, not through loud signs, but through the quiet knowing within. Decisions that once paralyzed you will become lighter, because clarity does not shout, it whispers. And when you learn to trust that whisper, you will find freedom. This is the year you will realize that clarity is not only about knowing where to go, but also about knowing what to leave behind. Relationships that drain you, habits that weaken you, thoughts that cage you, clarity will give you the courage to release them without regret. You will also begin to notice how your vision sharpens in ways you never expected. Ideas will come to you with sudden brilliance. Opportunities that were once invisible will stand clearly before you. You will feel a sense of timing that is almost supernatural, as if life itself is guiding you step by step. People will wonder how you seem to know what to do, how you always seem to move at the right moment. But this is not luck, it is the gift of clarity. The crescent moon in your hand becomes a symbol of focus, reminding you that even the smallest light, when directed, can cut through the deepest darkness. With this transformation, you will no longer live scattered, chasing everything yet holding nothing. Instead, your steps will carry intention, your words will hold meaning, and your days will align with purpose. The chaos around you will no longer disturb the stillness within you, because clarity has found its home in your spirit, and with it, the direction you have been longing for will finally be revealed. Flowing deeper into 2025, the third awakening awaits you, and it is the stirring of new opportunities that will seem to appear as if out of nowhere. Life has a mysterious way of opening doors when you least expect them, and this year, the hidden pathways you could not see before will begin to reveal themselves. These opportunities will not always arrive wrapped in clarity. At times they may look like challenges, at times they may come disguised as loss, but beneath the surface they carry the seeds of growth and change. Just as the crescent moon slowly waxes toward fullness, your life will begin to draw toward expansion, and you will feel the pull to step beyond the limits you once believed were unshakable. You may find yourself encountering people who carry keys to your destiny, individuals whose presence shifts your direction, whose words spark new ideas, whose guidance pushes you to move forward. Some of these connections may feel divinely orchestrated, as if you were meant to cross paths at this precise moment in time. Other opportunities will come through moments of stillness, when an idea suddenly flashes into your mind like lightning in the night sky, urging you to take action before the moment slips away. Life will be whispering to you, urging you to rise, and those who listen closely will be the ones who step into their breakthrough. But these opportunities will not simply be handed to you without effort. The universe may place them within reach, yet it will be your responsibility to stretch out your hand and claim them. Fear will try to hold you back, whispering that you are not ready, that the risk is too great, that the unknown is too dangerous. Yet every great story is written in the face of uncertainty, and every destiny is shaped when courage chooses to answer where fear would retreat. The doors of 2025 will open, but you must walk through them. You will begin to realize that the life you once thought was out of reach is not beyond you at all. The dreams that felt impossible will begin to feel like possibilities, and the possibilities will start to feel within grasp. This transformation is not about luck, nor is it about chance, it is about alignment. When your spirit rises with strength, when your heart clears with vision, opportunities align with your steps like stars aligning in the night sky. What once seemed scattered and unreachable begins to fall into order, and you will feel as though life itself is guiding you toward the destiny you were created for. The crescent moon in your hand is not only a symbol of light, but also of timing. Just as the moon waxes and wanes in its own season, so too will opportunities unfold at the perfect moment. Some will appear small, almost insignificant at first, but they will carry the power to transform everything if you nurture them. Others will come so suddenly that they may overwhelm you, but with courage, you will see that they are not meant to crush you but to elevate you. The year ahead will be marked by doors you never thought would open, and every step through them will draw you closer to the life you have been waiting to live. In the silence of the night sky, the fourth sign becomes clear, and it is the deep transformation of your relationships. As you step into 2025, you will begin to notice that the connections around you shift in powerful and unexpected ways. Some bonds will grow stronger, becoming unshakable foundations that support you in ways you never thought possible. Others will begin to fade, quietly slipping away as life gently separates you from those who are not meant to walk the next part of your journey with you. This is not a loss, but a purification, a realignment that makes space for the people who are destined to help you rise higher. Just as the moon has phases, so too do relationships carry their seasons, and you will find yourself in a season where only what is true will remain. You will start to sense the difference between those who drain your spirit and those who pour life into it. The masks people wear will begin to fall, and you will see with clarity who stands with you in truth and who only lingers in shadows. It may hurt to watch certain ties unravel, but with every ending comes the beginning of something greater. You will learn that not everyone is meant to stay forever, but those who are meant for you will never be shaken away. In this process, you will discover the beauty of quality over quantity, realizing that one soul aligned with you in love and truth is worth more than 1,000 who walk beside you in pretense. At the same time, new relationships will enter your life, almost as if they have been waiting for this exact year to appear. These people will resonate with your spirit in ways you cannot explain. They will push you to grow, to rise, to dream bigger than you dared before. Some will arrive as teachers, guiding you with wisdom. Others will come as mirrors, reflecting back the truths you have long ignored. And some will appear as companions, walking alongside you with loyalty and grace. These are not coincidences, they are alignments written in the quiet design of destiny. This transformation will not only affect how you connect with others, but also how you connect with yourself. The way you love, the way you trust, the way you forgive, these will all begin to deepen. Old wounds from relationships past may resurface, but they will not rise to harm you. They will rise so that you can finally release them. You will no longer carry the bitterness of betrayal, the heaviness of rejection, or the ache of abandonment. Instead, you will carry wisdom, compassion, and the strength to love without fear. The crescent moon in your hand will remind you that relationships, like light, are meant to illuminate, not to blind. Those who belong in your life will walk with you through both the light and the darkness, and their presence will bring peace instead of turmoil. This year will be the year you learn the sacred truth that love in its purest form is not about possession but about presence. The people meant for you will not have to be chased, for they will naturally gravitate toward the light that shines within you. And in their presence, you will find not only companionship but also the strength to become the fullest version of yourself. And finally, like the crescent completing its circle, and the fifth blessing arrives, and it is the awakening of your higher purpose. In 2025, something inside you will begin to whisper more strongly than ever before, calling you to step beyond the ordinary, beyond the routine, beyond the surface of life into the deeper meaning of why you are here. For years, you may have lived chasing survival, chasing comfort, chasing achievements that felt satisfying for a moment but left you empty soon after. This year will mark a turning point when the hunger inside of you will no longer be satisfied by temporary victories. Your soul will begin to long for something greater, something eternal, something that gives your life direction beyond the fleeting hours of each day. This purpose will not reveal itself in one sudden flash, but through a series of quiet revelations, like stars appearing one by one in the night sky until the entire heavens glow with meaning. You may feel drawn to a path you never considered before, pulled by a force you cannot explain. What once seemed important will begin to lose its grip on you, and what once seemed distant will feel close and alive within your heart. Purpose does not ask for perfection, it asks for openness, for the willingness to follow where the Spirit leads even when the steps are uncertain. And in this year, you will find the courage to listen, to answer, to move. The awakening of purpose will also bring with it a new sense of responsibility. You will realize that your life is not only your own, that your gifts, your struggles, your victories, and even your pain were never meant to remain locked within you. They were meant to serve, to heal, to guide others who are lost in the same shadows you once walked through. You will begin to see how your story carries power, how your presence can shift atmospheres, how your actions can inspire change. Purpose transforms ordinary days into sacred steps, and in 2025, each moment will feel charged with significance, as though every breath is part of a greater design. At times, this calling may feel heavy, for stepping into your higher purpose often means stepping away from comfort. It may mean sacrificing what is easy in order to embrace what is meaningful. Yet within that sacrifice you will find joy, a joy deeper than anything you have known before. It is the joy of alignment, the peace of knowing you are walking the path meant for you. Even when the road is steep, even when the nights feel long, there will be an unshakable assurance within you that you are exactly where you are meant to be. The crescent moon in your hand symbolizes not only light but destiny, reminding you that just as the moon grows from a sliver into fullness, so too will your life expand as you step into your true purpose. What begins as a small whisper will become a steady voice guiding you, a voice that cannot be silenced. And when you follow it, you will find that every experience of your past, every joy, every sorrow, every trial was shaping you for this very moment, to rise into the fullness of who you were always meant to be.